I will be very brief because I don't want absolutely to take time away from our speakers. Just I want to share a couple of things. The first one deals with a small exhibition of books you have already seen over there. They are the books written by some of our speakers, but most importantly, they are the books that nourished our reflection and the construction of the general frame of the question we will address over the next few days. However, there is at least one book missing from the exhibition, and I'm referring to the book that comes down for our previous symposium and that I'm very pleased to finally present to you. This volume that came out, by the way, just yesterday, includes, among others, the valuable writings of some of you here, namely Karen Kaplan, Lisa Parks, Lillian Kroth, and Katrin Albrecht. So I wish to take this opportunity to thank you for your wonderful contributions and also for the patience and the cooperation, because I know it was a long journey, at times a little tiring, but in the end, we did it. As I mentioned, the book, with some addition, is the result of the symposium held in Mendrisio in May 2022. And this will, sorry, I can use it. I just wanted to show you the cover of the flyer of the previous symposium. And the title was Aerial Spatial Revolution. And by the way, also in that occasion, Walter was there to welcome us. And the image reproduced the Le Corbusier Ville Radieuse, but we replaced the original aircraft in the image, cutting edge at the time, with a Reaper drone. This is the picture. In this way, we wanted to communicate the very aim of the symposium, that was to inquire the decisive moments of the aerial spatial revolution that from the origin of aeronautics comes down to us. It is an open access publication, so you can freely download it from our repository. And I showed you before the link, but I will share it by mail afterwards. Unfortunately, till now, only the digital version of the book is available, but I guess that the printed, edited edition would be ready by November or by December. This publication was, in a sense, introductory. It allowed us to experiment with the idea of an aerial spatial revolution by taking a long-term perspective. But now, in this symposium, we would like to change our approach. This time, we want to focus on the contemporary and on a more specific topic, namely the political uses of the air, understanding politics in the broadest sense of the word. This choice is partly because this symposium belongs to the political sub-project of our research. The next one, indeed, will address aesthetics, though we find increasingly difficult to separate the two dimensions. But the deeper reason is that I think is now evident for everybody. Air is becoming the dominant element of space and the one that seems destined to grow in importance in the future. Questioning the aerial and extraterrestrial metrics of contemporary politics, creating a phenomenology of it, understanding how the invisible infrastructures above us work and how they are evolving, this seemed to us an urgent and tremendously interesting task. I'm also convinced that a publication that will follow, which, like the previous one, will be multidisciplinary in nature, will be truly fundamental for understanding the issue and, more in general, our times. So let me thank you once again also on behalf of Katrin Albrecht and Emmanuel Alloa, who are leading this project together with me for making this possible. Despite our spatial relation with the sky, we couldn't improve the weather. This means that tomorrow morning we'll be here, not in the Eranos Foundation. Sorry for this change in the program. Now, just one practical note for the speakers. We have allocated about 30-40 minutes for each presentation, followed by 20-30 minutes for discussion. And the discussion is open to the public as well. That said, we are ready. I would like to invite our first speaker, Lisa Parks, and the moderator of the session, Lillian Kroth, to take the stage. Thank you.